Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer Mark here, and I'm back with another action figure review. Today I have from the Marvel Legends Captain America the Winter Soldier series. This is the Winter Soldier himself. Okay, very cool figure. I put off getting this figure for a while. Wasn't sure if I wanted to get him, but the more I saw him, he looked cool. So I finally picked this guy up. Not a difficult figure to find. He's really peg warming. There's been 4 or 5 of these figures on the shelves in various stores that I've seen them in. So very easy to pick up. It's not hard to find, which is good if you're looking to pick one of these guys up. We'll get a better look at the figure in a moment. First, let's take a look at the packaging. Here we have the Marvel Captain America the Winter Soldier. Amazing movie. Definitely I gotta say, top 3 this year. It's like right up there with Guardians of the Galaxy as far as movies this year. We go down and we have the Marvel Legends Infinite Series logo. Down here is the character name, the Winter Soldier. We have the Hasbro logo. And on either side, you have this image of Captain America himself. This is the Build-A-Droid Collection Mandroid. Okay, same image there. And we spin it around, and we have a cool image of the figure itself. Okay, Marvel Legends Infinite Series, Marvel Captain America the Winter Soldier. Mini little bio hero here. Winter Soldier. A mysterious shadow from Steve Rogers' past returns to haunt his present. Only time will tell if the Winter Soldier is friend or foe. We go down here again, Marvel logo and Hasbro. We have some of the other figures in the line. The Captain America, this version I have. This is the Winter Soldier. I have the Black Widow figure. I would like to get this Marvel Now version of Captain America, and the other 2 figures I'm not sure, but what does intrigue me the more I see of it is this Mandroid figure, which looks super cool, and that makes me want to track down these other figures, even though they don't interest me that much. Well, we'll see. Time will tell, or maybe I could just find the Mandroid figure online by itself. I don't know. But there's the packaging, and that's it there. We'll get on to the figure. This was a great character. I think Sebastian Stan does a great job of portraying this character. This is, we'll give you a nice little up and down 360 look. You know, really nicely done, well sculpted and painted. I haven't seen any problems with paint flaws. You see all the little details that will spin them around here. You know, look, the hair is nicely sculpted. Not too variations on colors. It's like black and brown, but there's enough there. This isn't your bright, colorful character. It's not meant to be. So that's fine by me. We do, of course, have the silver on the one arm, which is the robotic arm. Okay. One thing I was concerned with that may have been a problem is this red star painted on here, but this looks very clean to me. It looks good. That's an area where you might have seen some over painting or bad splotches, but this one looks pretty good. Okay. And just overall, really nice figure. Some cool little various items sculpted into his outfit. You got some bullets there, and there's a couple knives. There's one knife there, and there's another knife there. It's not removable. They're just sculpted onto the outfit there. I like the detail done on this robotic arm. It's like silver. You got like black inside the little grooves there. And it's all kinds of little details, and it looks really nice. And again, that red star is very well done. Okay, and then we have the mask and the goggles, which looks really cool. There is the alternate head, which I'll show you in a moment. but I'm going to leave it just like this. He looks a lot cooler with the mask and the goggles as opposed to the unmasked head. But okay, we'll go over the articulation real quick. Is very good. You have bone jointed neck, and there's a hinge joint on the neck, so you got great up and down, backwards and forwards, side to side movement. So great range of motion there. Ball joints in the shoulders, swivel at the bicep, double hinge at the elbows, swivel and hinge joints at the wrists. You have a swivel in the waist, and then you have the abdominal crunch articulation there. The in and out movement of the thighs. So backwards, forwards, in and out there. Swivel at the thighs. You have double hinge joints at the knees, hinge joints at the ankles, and you do have the ankle pivot, the rocker joint. So that's really good. The articulation works really well on the robotic arm, the shoulder. It's pretty tight, and you do have pretty much kind of like ratchet joints on each joint, so you could hear them clicking. But the robotic arm is just very tight. I don't want to force it too much. If I move it around a little bit, it may loosen up. But for now, it's good. It's, sometimes you worry about some of these, with some of these figures like that, and the joints are so tight and they don't move too well, and you worry about that, and that becomes a flaw that you worry about. But for the most part, the articulation is great, and the joints work really well. Not overly stiff, but not overly loose. Okay, so now as far as accessories, we'll give you a look here. This is the alternate head. And obviously, without the mask, you have the black, grease paint underneath the eyes. And again, the hair is nicely sculpted. It matches well with the other head, with the other hair. And I think it's a pretty decent likeness to the actor. Okay. Again, I think this version looks a lot better. So I'm just going to leave him with that. But it's nice that you do have that option of the alternate head, different ways of displaying the character. But we'll just put that off to the side. Now the other accessory, which I don't think anyone likes this. I've seen various reviews of this, and nobody likes. You have this big, giant rifle, which is black and a bright red. It is ugly as heck. He can hold it, but it doesn't. It looks so horrible in his hands. This is just a terrible, ugly gun for him to have. Of all the weapons he uses in that movie, this is what they stick him with. And the tip here, it's this rubbery, weapon. It's not a solid looking piece. It just looks terrible. I would prefer if it, sometimes we get weapons and they're all one color, and we're like, oh, well, there's no paint detail or anything like that. You know what? I would have been happy if it were all just black. But I'm assuming this is probably like a safety reason or something. There's probably some reason why they had to make this red. Because I believe he does use a weapon like this in the movie. There's even, if you look at the movie poster, he's carrying a rifle like this. But it's not bright red. I'm sure there's some reason why they had to make it bright red. So this is just, it's terrible. I hate it. So I'm not sure what to do with that. Maybe I can just paint the whole thing black. I don't know. But terrible. But that aside, this is a very good figure. Like I said, the articulation is great. The sculpting, the paint-ups are nice and clean, and it's a great overall figure. I would definitely recommend picking this figure up. And again, you shouldn't have any trouble finding this guy in stores. There are 4 or 5 at any given place. I've seen Kmart, Target, Toys R Us. He's very easy to pick up. He's not So if you're looking to get this guy, if you don't have him, maybe you can even find him on a clearance shelf at this point. Who knows? I did notice, though, he is a couple dollars cheaper at Target than Toys R Us. So if you find him at Target, grab him at Target instead. And maybe in Kmart is probably might be around the same price point. But Toys R Us definitely is the more expensive of their with their stuff, with their prices. They always seem to jack things up a bit. So there you go. Marvel Legends Infinite Series, Captain America the Winter Soldier figure. A great figure. You have the great alternate head and the not so great weapon. So I don't know. We need something better than that. But I would still certainly recommend this figure if you could find some other weapons from some other figure to put with him or something. I don't know. But there he goes. Pick him up. Hope you enjoyed this review. Please like, favorite, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, all that fun stuff. And until my next video, so long. Have a good day.